Hello there, everybody. What I have for you today, as I'm speaking, you will be seeing a collection of comic books that were presented to me in late February of 2019. I just happened to run into somebody at a comic book store trying to sell some comics, and the comic shop
Bless
owner
you.
couldn't afford to buy them, and I volunteered to go through and figure out what they were worth and see if I could find somebody that'd buy them for them. So when I got to the house to see the collection, it was completely different than what I expected. The books that they brought to the store were not Golden Age books. They were just some random 70s stuff. And so you can imagine my surprise when I found all these books. So I figured I would share them with the world. It's an amazing collection, and after going through all this stuff, it really made me reevaluate the way that I collect comic books. The owner of the collection, his name was Richard. He was an 89-year-old man who I have to assume had been collecting comics his whole life, unbeknownst to his family, who said that they knew that he liked comic books but didn't realize what he had been doing. So they were just blown away when he passed away, and it was left to them to figure out what was to be done with it all. He had a whole full-on comic book room with art, with signs, stickers, posters, anything you can imagine, statues, toys. And the thing that really shocked me about it was that it wasn't random at all. He had exactly what he wanted and nothing more. No boxes full of what I like to call crap books that I have and have been trying to get rid of, but don't seem to be able to. He had just what he wanted. That's all he spent his money on acquiring. And besides all these Golden Age books that I'm showing you here, and there's just a couple of Silver Age books, but they were in like mint condition, perfect shape, like it was crazy. But the only other books he really had were some trade paperbacks and like reprints of Golden Age books, and then he had one long box that was all Dynamite's Green Hornet. Apparently, he was a big fan of Green Hornet because he had a couple pieces of art on his wall that were Green Hornet and some action figures and statues of Green Hornet. So I just wanted to share this with y'all. I thought it was pretty incredible going through it all. It really opened my eyes and made me, like I said, made me reevaluate how I buy things. I spend a lot of money on stuff that I see one time and goes in a box. And I'm trying to not do that anymore. I never got to meet the man. Spoke to his son a lot over the 4 days it took me to go through this collection. You ignore the tags on all the stuff. Like, this was all just like me trying to give him a ballpark idea of how much his dad's investment was going to be worth to them, and really is in no way shows what the books are actually worth. Just kind of gave them an idea. And I'm happy to say I was able to find somebody to give them a really good price for them. The family was ecstatic when they found out how much the collection was worth. Like I said, they had no idea. Like, they were ready to sell all of them at the comic store for a couple $100, and that's just crazy. So anyway, I'll just show all these things. You can fast forward through the titles if you don't care. You can mute me if you don't want to hear me talk anymore. And I hope y'all enjoy all this. I've been waiting a while to make this video, and finally found the time to do it. So enjoy and collect what you love, and don't waste money on crap that you don't love or need. If you want to be a spec buyer, then be a spec buyer. If you want to collect only Silver Age, then just buy Silver Age. You don't need to waste money on stuff. You don't have to buy new comics every week if you only want to collect Amazing Spider-Man. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy, and thanks for watching. Until next time, Excelsior.
To the light, so tired of being in the dark and all alone. Step into the light, step into the light, so tired of being in the dark and all alone. Step into the light, step into the light.
I tell you this because as an artist, I think you'll understand.